My green light is becoming a forensic scientist. My green light seems so far away. It's almost like miles and miles separate me from my dream. In my case, I guess that I'm not separated by my dream by miles, but more like years. It is difficult for me to even fathom that I will be applying for college next year, and after my last summer at home, I will be attending college. College, a place that takes all your parents' money, leaves you with enough student loans to last a decade, and hopefully makes your dreams come true. Ever since I was little, I was always running around the house playing spy, grabbing everyone's empty wine glasses with traces of their lipstick and fingerprints. I tried to figure out which wine glass belonged to each person by the same outline on the glass. Originally, I thought nothing of my need to find evidence to prove something valid. Slowly, as I became older, I realized that forensic interested me, and before I knew it, I was addicted to shows like NCIS, Bones. Looking back upon the evolution of my dream, I realized that I was heavily inspired by the movie Charlie's Angels. Ever since I can remember, I've dreamed of becoming one of Charlie's Angels, a kick-butt woman who could instantly put a grown man in a headlock or snap his neck in a matter of seconds. Rationally, I realized that if I was in a gun standoff, I wouldn't have the ability to kill someone. Being a forensic scientist is almost like the crew of a play. The show can't go on without them. Forensic scientists use technique and tactics to figure out who committed the crime based on forensic evidence. Forensic scientists are commonly viewed as the brains of the FBI. We live in a modernized nation. There are still racial and gender barriers that many people have to overcome. Discrimination in the workplace isn't as common as it was a few decades ago. Women are still facing discrimination today. Some are getting lower wages than men, and some are not getting certain jobs because it could be considered a man's work. The problem I can relate to is being a woman. One day I picture myself having a happy family, but I don't want a career that is so demanding or dangerous field that it puts my family at risk. Progresses, more careers are allowing women to take leaves or work from home. Ever since day one, my family has always been extremely supportive of me, from standing on the sidelines at all my sporting events to giving me a big hug and telling me how proud they are of me. My parents have helped shape me into the person I become today. I know whatever I choose to be in life, my parents will always be there for me to fall back on for support. It's difficult to foresee a direct path because obstacles can pop out of nowhere. My path begins in high school. I am taking a forensics and human anatomy class, and these classes will just begin my education of the field of forensics. In college, I am choosing to major in biochemistry and minor in criminal justice. Directly from college and during my summers, I will try to get an internship in the Connecticut Crime Lab. Hopefully one day I'll get a job working in the crime lab. In a perfect world, the lab will fund to further my education and send me to University of New Haven to get my master's in forensics. The University of New Haven is a specialized forensic program which is sponsored by Henry Lee. Essentially, multiple obstacles will be put in my way, but I am hopeful that one day my dream will come true. After one dream gets accomplished, a new one is instantly created. One day, I hope to solve a case like the O.J. Simpson case. My dream is not materialistic. It is based around the idea of a constant changing career. There's always light at the end of the tunnel. The green light is always reachable, but the difficult part is finding the proper path to reaching the green light.